Hi, my name is Chris. I'm 62 and it's an honor to be here. I started the Body Wish a few years ago to help people maintain their well-being using real-life strategies and clinically proven methods. The biggest threat to your well-being isn't your age, it's giving up. Aging isn't the enemy, inactivity is. The popular narrative is that as you age, you slow down and you decline. Nothing could be further from the truth. If you continue to move, train, and learn, you'll find the body is a miracle and it's incredibly resilient. We have to learn how to properly maintain it. And this happens when you understand the two facets of your well-being. One is your diet and the other is your mindset. Your mindset is really where you take the first step on a path of personal development. You decide on who you want to be. You have to decide on the lifestyle that you want. And that means you stop embracing a familiar hell and you open up to an unfamiliar heaven. You create consistent habits that lead to change for the better. And in doing so, you create a body of evidence that says you are who you say you are. For most of my adult life, I was in pretty good shape between running, surfing, yoga, and some weight training. I ate a healthy diet, and I wanted to keep my health for as long as possible. However, for over 25 years, I would experience these episodes of intense fatigue. It would last from a few days to over a week, and oddly, I never had any other symptoms. Eventually, it got worse to a point where I had to actually stop exercising. Literally, 15 minutes of stretching would leave me leveled the next day with fatigue. I'd wake up more tired than when I went to sleep. I had brain fog, tinnitus, I was lightheaded. And on some days, by late afternoon, I had to lay down because I had trouble staying awake. And I would get reactions from people who just couldn't fathom how could I feel so wrecked after a little bit of exertion. My diet was very good. I was under the guidance of a chef for 10 years. I tried a number of modalities to overcome this, including Western medicine, naturopathy, homeopathy. I worked with a dietitian. On another occasion, I worked with a nutritionist. And I had extensive blood work done, including tests for Lyme disease, thyroid deficiencies, heart issues, Epstein-Barr, and food allergies, and my tests always came back normal. And none of these attempts made any improvements. I would look up my symptoms online, hoping to find something that would lead to a solution. But because I became so inactive and I was snacking too much, I went from 155 to 185. And I'm 5'7", so that's a lot of me to be carting around. Now, a few months after I peaked at 185, I had a very significant breakthrough. Over the course of a month, 5 years of brain fog cleared up. My energy levels were improving. My stress level was coming down. I was feeling more and more like my old self again, and I can't describe how good it felt to reclaim my life after striking out so many times in the past. Now, you're probably wondering by now, what did I do to overcome this? Well, through my searching, I got a recommendation to try a holistic 30-day nutritional system. This was in 2020, and I was very impressed with how it was described to me. The researchers who created this 30-day system modeled it after the lifestyle habits of the blue zones. People in these 5 blue zones are living to 100 years or longer. I was also impressed that this 30-day system had many peer-reviewed studies conducted. And also worth noting, no, it's not a diet. There's none of the mental gymnastics of tracking calories. So long story long, I thought, well, I'll try it out. That willingness to try it out proved to be a major step in reclaiming my life. And now for the past 5 years, I've been exercising, running, yoga, dumbbells. I'm back on a 35-pound kettlebell again. And I can say without hesitation that when you feel good in your body, your outlook on life improves. My confidence went up. I didn't feel stuck. The desire to be around other like-minded people also grew. So now it's my goal to build a community where we can learn and grow from each other's experience and insights. The best way to get results is to stop doubting yourself and develop consistent habits that will reward your efforts. If you enjoyed this, I would be honored if you would tap the thumbs up icon and follow me for more wellness tips, holistic remedies, and ways to improve your mindset. Let's keep this going.